Hey there, welcome back or welcome to my channel, A Krave-Worthy Life with Katie Eves. I'm glad you're here today. We're going to be doing a quick vlog. On today's video, it's going to be all of my favorites from the past 3 months, so the last quarter of 2023, because today is now January 3rd, 2024, which is crazy. Oh my gosh. But I'm glad that it's 2024. I'm ready for this new year. But today I'm going to show you some of my favorite items that I've been loving. Let's see, where do I want to start? Okay, so I recently started a new job. I've been working from home, completely remote. It's been amazing. But one of my favorite things to do is as soon as I get back from lunch break, is to put lotion on my hands to keep them soft and smooth, because you know I'll be tapping a lot. And so my favorite lotion that I've been using is the It's Love lotion from Scentsy. This is a bottle that I bought for myself to use and test, and it smells like tangy tangerine, raspberry blossom, and sparkling sugar. This hand cream has been discontinued for the past year. It was part of the Valentine's Day collection 2021, I think. No, 2022. But it's really good. It's got a good formula. See, it's kind of watery. It does have some viscosity, but it blends into the skin very well. It's got vitamin E and aloe in it. Sorry, not vitamin E, sunflower oil. So it's very enriching and it dries really fast. Like, I'm like almost completely dry. You know how sometimes lotions can be like grimy, like greasy? This is already done. So that's my favorite hand lotion I've been using. I'm almost out, and that's the goal. I have some others I want to get to. Okay, next up, my favorite book I've been reading last quarter of 23, and I'm taking it with me into January 24. I'm about maybe a quarter of the way through. It's really good. It's called The 4% Fix, How 1 Hour Can Change Your Life by Karma Brown. What's funny is I started reading this before I got my job, and I was still a substitute teacher, and I was like, I can't imagine waking up at 5 a.m. This book is all about like the magic in waking up before everybody else in your house does, so that you have time to yourself, basically. I literally could not fathom it, and then now that I have the job that I have now, I'm no longer a substitute teacher. I get up at 5:30 every day. Like, almost like it's easy. I don't know. I don't know if it's what I'm learning in this book, or if it's just that I'm excited for the job I have. I don't know. But I'm gonna finish this for sure. It's really good. I might do a read with me later on in a different video, and maybe like one chapter at a time share this with you on my YouTube channel. I think I need to look up the fair use policy, since it's not my IP, intellectual property. But this is definitely some powerful reading. I like self-help books a lot, and then one of my goals for this year is to find some fiction books I like, because that tends to be my struggle. So that's my favorite book recently. And let's see, my favorite snack lately has been jelly beans. I love jelly beans. They're so good. Literally so good. So my philosophy, it is that serious. It's a philosophy. The reason I like jelly beans so much is that they're like little bitty bites of so many different flavors, and it's so nice and joyful, and you can have a little bit and still be really like happy that you had them, or you can have a lot and still not feel like sick from having a lot of candy, you know? Maybe that's just me, but my favorite flavors are root beer, Dr. Pepper, toasted marshmallow, and Tutti Frutti is pretty good. But Tutti Frutti is like one that I eat like by itself. I don't mix it with other ones. My favorite mix together is the pina colada and the orange sherbet. So if you haven't had jelly beans in a while, this is what you should get too. This has been my favorite snack. Okay, and lastly, I'm going to go through my favorite Scentsy products. So if you don't know, I am a consultant. I have a website if you want to shop from it. But this is what me and my 2 parents and my 2 brothers have been using in our house for the past 3 months. I'm pretty proud of this because it may look like a lot to you, but it's not that much to me. So let's see. First off, this Wonka collection is probably one of my top 5 favorite collections Scentsy has ever done. Because first off, the packaging is amazing. It looks like a real candy bar. And then you open it up, and that's where all the wax bars are. I gotta find the other one. Where did I put it? Okay. There we go. So I've already warmed through all of these and enjoyed them like a lot, okay, because these were actually pretty powerful smells and they lasted a while. So let's see. The fizzy lifting drink is my number 1. I think I said that when I smelled them cold, and I also agree now after I warmed the whole bar and enjoyed all of it. This one is, holy cow, so good. So the fizzy lifting drink has like raspberry and spun sugar. Yeah. It's like sweet and girly. I love it. Okay, and then the other one was Violet's Turning Violet. Honestly, my number 3. It's good, it really is, but I don't know if I like grape smells. I liked it enough to keep warming it, but it's not like what I get excited about. Now, the Everlasting Gobstopper was the 3rd scent, and this one was also very powerful. It has some very strong citrus notes. It's very bright and happy, and if you got a stinky garbage can, or if you just cooked bacon or like onions after the oven cools down, whatever, and you're ready to not be smelling dinner, you should put this in your warmers because this is pretty powerful. It's nice. So those 3 were probably my top favorite wax bars from the past 3 months. That's still available if you wanted that. I actually went through an entire brick of pumpkin roll, not all at once. I've been working on it for probably 5 months, I think. Super good. Pumpkin roll is like yellow sponge cake and just like the sweetest pumpkin scented like cream in the middle. It's very, very bakery, very nice. We also finished Squeeze the Day Scentsy brick. This one is like lemon and vanilla. It smells almost like cleaner, like a lemon cleaner, but it's not super astringent like that. It's very enjoyable. I like it a lot. This is one of my mom's favorites, and so we typically have a whole brick of this all the time. And now that this is empty, I need to order another. This is one of our staple scents in the house. When we've been warming a bunch of bakery stuff, we want to switch it up. We typically go for citrus or spice, so to like make our nose smell different things or like pay attention to the smells. So Squeeze It has been really enjoyable. We are almost done. Let's see. For the laundry products, we finished a whole tub of washer whiffs in the scent Jammy Time, and we just finished another bottle of the laundry liquid in Jammy Time as well. We freaking love some Jammy Time in this house. I mean, it is a scent like nothing else I've ever smelled. It's supposed to be like lavender. I'll put the scent description on here so you can see what I'm talking about. But to me, there's parts of it with the laundry specifically. I feel like the wax is a little bit different, but the laundry just comes across like very fresh and cooling almost. Like it smells almost like Vicks Vapor Rub. If you like the way that Vicks Vapor Rub is like invigorating and like makes you like wake up a little bit, I think you would like Jammy Time. And can you imagine having it on your clothes? Like your clothes smell like it. It's amazing. And your laundry, your sheets, your towels. That's why we go through like this is our staple laundry scent. But I do think on my next order, I'm gonna get some black raspberry vanilla laundry items because my youngest brother, Garrett, has been saying like, I miss that berry one. I was like, I know what you mean. So that's my next goal, or next like planned item for my next order. Okay, and then I've got some wax bars to go through. I think I can. It was okay. It was from the breast cancer awareness collection in October, and I just don't like flower scents. Like typically I don't like flower scents. I know that this Jammy Time has lavender in it and that's technically floral, but I don't know, there's just, I don't know, this just wasn't for me. It was nice, but not my favorite. So, and then Vitamin Unwind, which is discontinued. This one is like spa water. It smells really good. And some kind of like fruit. I like it. I have it in my Scentsy Club. Candy Orchard. This is the January 2024 Scent of the Month pods, and it's the first time we've ever had pods in Scent of the Month. So my brother Garrett put these 2 pods in his air purifier in his bedroom. So if you didn't know that, since he has an air purifier, now you do, and you can put scented pods in it. So you get clean and good smelling air at the same time. So that's what he did. Let's see, what other pods? The Zombie Punch was like a special access type of pod. This was super citrusy and like orange. It was very invigorating. It was great. We had that in the kitchen for a little while. And then let's see, Tiara and Coconut is from a couple, I think last year's, no, 2 years ago summer collection. So I think 2022. It started to get kind of goopy and greasy, like the oil was separating from the wax, and that doesn't really happen to a lot of my bars because I keep it in like a pretty normal temperature controlled area of the house. It's like on a shelf in the hallway, and I don't know, I think it was just this specific bar had some trouble, and it was not my favorite scent. That's why I had it for so long. I don't like flower scents. I'm such a flower hater, and this is like a very interesting flower smell. So, but we used it because I don't waste my wax. I find a way to use it either in small quantities or I mix it with other scents that I really enjoy. So yeah, we don't waste wax in this house. Watermelon Patch. So on New Year's Day, so just a couple days ago, I put 3 cubes into 2 different warmers, so 3 and 3, so 6 in the living room, and this was amazing. I'm so glad I have this in my Scentsy Club because it is like a Jolly Rancher. It's so good. Like, it will fill up the house with some sweet, like juvenile, youthful smell. It's great. Next up, Peppermint Rush. If you're wondering why it says home use only, it's because I have a couple items that I keep for my vendor events, and those I put my like shopping label, my business label on, so I can sell it. But these I bought specifically for our consumption, our use. So Peppermint Rush is one that my middle brother really enjoys. He's a peppermint lover, and so this one is from a previous Bring Back My Bar rotation, so it's discontinued and it's in my Scentsy Club. But it's like delicious. It smells like a candy cane. It's great. Next up is Pink Leather. I finished this one. This one was a partial bar for me for a while. I was using it like only 2 cubes at a time and in my bedroom, so this one was really nice. It's surprising. I didn't expect myself to like this, but it has like a strawberry scent note in it with the leather, so it makes it more perfumey almost. It was enjoyable. And then Cozy Kitchen. I got this in a wax bar in my Scentsy Club before I realized it was coming out in a brick. So I have the brick version now in the hallway. So this Cozy Kitchen is like warm oats and a little bit of cinnamon, and it smells really good. It smells like you're making homemade granola in your oven, and like you open the oven and that's what it smells like. Yeah, it's good. Okay, Perk Me Up. I finished a bar of that. Ooh, about to drop it. Perk Me Up. That's just a standard coffee smell. Pretty good. Let's see. Sleigh Ride. I think I tried my best to enjoy some Christmas tree smells during Christmas. So Sleigh Ride, I went through a whole bar of that, and I think I have 3 cubes left on my TV stand of Sleigh Ride that I will probably finish like later in January because it's really good woodsy scent. Cranberry Candy Cane. I think we finished this in Cameron's bedroom, my middle brother. It's really nice, you know, but it's kind of a mid performer, so maybe if you have like sensitivity to certain smells, that one might be good for you. I think that's actually discontinued now though, but if you ever see it come back around. This one just wasn't, it didn't stand out in my mind, you know. And then we have Rum Pum Plum. It's so good. It's so good. It's like, it smells like warm plum jam sitting in a cup of, like, if you took like a flaky buttery cookie, shortbread cookie, and put it in a muffin tin, and like you made like a thumbprint cookie kind of. It's literally so good. Delicious. I think I put this in my Scentsy Club. It's a keeper. It's a keeper. Quiver is a Scentsy bar that my middle brother has been keeping in his room, and he was warming it like 2 cubes at a time. And he was also mixing this one with Perk Me Up, and he is 17, and he was like, you know, if you've got the Quiver, 2 cubes of Quiver and 2 cubes of Perk Me Up, he was telling me this, and you mix it in the same warmer, it kind of smells like a coffee date. I was like, you're not wrong, because coffee and then Quiver is like a, almost like a perfume smell in a way. So I was like, that's very creative. So I had to tell YouTube about it. But Sparkling Yellow, I think I finished this one a couple weeks ago. But this is the best yellow, best scent ever. It's probably one of my top 10. It is pineapple, grapefruit, and lemonade. This is stunning. It is so sharp and tart and like noticeable. It's so happy smelling. I love it. I have it in my Scentsy Club. And if you don't know what Scentsy Club is, it's basically just like a subscription where I pick out some bars that I really love and I keep them in that subscription, and I get them every 3 months. It's amazing. So all my favorites come to me on my schedule. And then finally, Caramel Praline Cake. This one was delicious smelling, but it's a traditional bakery smell, you know, like it's nothing to write home about, to be honest. It was good and enjoyable, but it's just not my favorite. Rum Pum Plum kind of trumps that one. They were from separate wax collections, but they came out about the same month, I think. So I will probably always associate them with each other, but like Rum Pum Plum outshined that one. And then lastly, my favorite item of the last 3 months is my new purse. So I didn't pick this out. This was a Christmas gift from my mom and dad. You know how that goes. Dad's just, like they're as surprised on Christmas Day as you are when you open your gift. They're like, wow, look at that, because they didn't help buy it. But anyways, this is apparently a very popular purse on TikTok. I hadn't seen it on TikTok before, but she got it for me, and it's pretty nice. It's got an arm strap and bunches of like pockets in here and compartments. That's what I've got in there. And it's got clips on the side. I have my keys on the side. Just take it off. I have a carabiner. And then I gotta show you. This is my little Scentsy Buddy clip on my keys. I have my chapstick holder is yellow and green for a pineapple theme. And then I've got like a little acrylic thing that says Katie, that's my name. And then this like beads section. So, and then this I also got on TikTok. I bought this myself recently, and it's amazing. It's all one piece. I can tag the TikTok shop in the description. This is amazing because I had another like wristlet for my keys that was just like falling apart, and then this is just one piece. There's no pinching. It looks like beads, and there are some different designs, but there's no pinching, and it's like silicone. And then you can just, how do you do this? There's a way. Oh, see, look at that. And then you can just put it back. You just like pull it out like that. But then this is like a rainbow metal clasp. So if I wanted to, I could take this carabiner off, but I really like having the carabiner like that, handy. Let's see. And then in the front, I'll show you what all it holds. I've got some pins. Get back in there. Oh, that's my eyebrow pencil. I need my eyebrow pencil. I keep it on me. Because if I'm going to wear mascara or eyelashes, I got to do my eyebrows. Because then it just doesn't look right. I got gum in here, in this front part. And this is one of them 35-piece packs from Sam's Club. And then over here, I've got tissues and more of my favorite hand cream. I like that one a lot. And then in the back here, I've got tummy drops. And I've got some Slim Jims and Liquid IV and my Bluetooth earbuds. I don't really like them, but I deal with them. If you have a pair of earbuds that you really like that are not AirPods, I have an iPhone, but I don't want AirPods. Or I need help picking out earbuds because I really don't like those. They don't stay in my ears. So I'm kind of thinking I need to get like headphones. If you know of any good ones that are affordable, let me know. And then in here, I've got poopery that I've had for probably 5 years. I literally never use it because I don't leave the house. I work from home now, so. And then got baby powder scented deodorant, roll-on deodorant, and I have a hair tie on it. And I do the roll-on because it's like, it's not gonna make a bunch of mess in my purse. It's not the gel that can melt. It's not the powder kind, the stick kind that can like flake off everywhere. And then like it stays pretty dry when it hasn't been rolled around. And then when you just like roll it around, it starts like liquefying. You know, it's just, this is my best pick for the purse. So, and then let me show you what's out. Okay, in here, got my wallet from 31. This is the All About the Benjamins. Apparently I have another chapstick hiding. So chapstick in the purse and chapstick on the keychain. Apparently I'm very scared of dry lips. And then this. And then my aunt gave me this. She was cleaning out her house, and it's like a, yeah, you know. Oh gosh, that one too. Okay. In here is a bag from 31 that I have decided to make an emergency bag. It's got wipes, tampons. It's got wipes that I haven't even opened. I don't know. Band-Aids that I refill. And I got tie-dye Band-Aids from Amazon like a year ago. And I got like 1,000 Band-Aids. I will never go through them, but I have some tie-dye Band-Aids in here. I think the way that I rationalized it in my brain when I got the 1,000 tie-dye Band-Aids, I was like, I'm a substitute teacher. I need to have Band-Aids on me for the kids at school, and it would make them happier if the Band-Aids were a design. And I like tie-dye, so that's how we ended up there. I got this little flosser thing. It broke. It's literally garbage. It's from Temu. I have thoughts on Temu. What are your thoughts on Temu? Y'all tell me that in the comments. See, literally, like, And this floss is not even good. Okay, let me move this. It's not wax coated. So when you put the flossers in your mouth and you use them, it tastes gross. So I'm just using it up because I'm not trying to be wasteful. This came in a 5-pack, so I'm the only one in the house that uses them. Nobody else does. So I have 4 more of these to go through. Great. This is the best invention ever. This is my medicine thing. I got this from Temu as well, but this is actually worth the shipping, you know. I've got Benadryl in here, ibuprofen. This is like Aleve, Tums, Tylenol, and these are my Zofran, anti-nausea. So this thing is handy. It's got everything. And then I've got 2 Germixes, the Island Margarita and the Warm Vanilla Sugar. And then this is also something I got from Temu, I think. I'm pretty sure. Let me put them upright. Okay, these are like little atomizers, and you can fill them up yourself with your favorite scents. No idea what's what now. I did this like months ago, but you can like, oh yeah, that's my Truly. So this one is the Truly Joyful from Kate Spade. So I filled that up, and you can see it when you're filling it up. You can see the little level. And then this one is like bluish silver. I remember putting my Ariana Grande Cloud, the original one, the blue one. Pretty sure. No, it's something different. Now I have no idea what it is, but it smells nice. This one is Scentsy's Fragrance Mist in Coconut Daiquiri, I think. Yeah. Okay, and then this one is a Jeweled Pomegranate from Scentsy. And that's my little mini bag of essentials. All that fits into this little everyday TikTok bag. It's very handy dandy, and I appreciate it because my mom, like, I didn't ask for that, but she knew that I needed a new purse because the purse I was carrying before, the Buff Bunny Game Changer tote, and it's pretty massive. But that's the most expensive purse I've ever bought myself. I got it back in like 2020, I think, or 2019, because it holds like a laptop. It has like a insulated area for like meal prep or lunch or breakfast, like food on the go. It can double as a duffel bag, kind of, a gym bag. It can double as like a diaper bag. Like, it's very versatile, and it's well made. Like, it is still in very good condition. So it was worth the investment. But now that I have this purse, I'm just going to use this as a daily purse and then save that for like a carry-on on a plane or something. So yeah, so I need to put my passport to use. I've had it for 8 years and I have not used it, except for like when I get hired at a job. I give my passport instead of the other documents. So yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate that you spent your time with me, listening to me ramble about some of my favorite things. Give me idea categories, like what else would you like to see in a favorites video in the future? Hey, so this is Katie, but like from editing time, it cut me off because I ran out of storage on my freaking iPhone. So what I was trying to say at the end was thank you for watching. I appreciate you for spending some time with me. Be sure to subscribe and come back for more vlogs. They're going to be way more regular on this channel, and I want to take you along because 2024 is going to be an awesome year, and I'm working on lots of cool other video ideas right now. So be sure to like, subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me how your day's been, anything you're excited for. Yeah, I think that's everything I want to tell you before I close out the video. Bye. Be sure to check the description for any links. I'll tell you if they're affiliate or not, but yeah, so that description box will be handy. If you saw anything in this video that you like, that's where you need to go. Okay, bye.